Hi, we are going to explain isobutyryl-CoA dehydrogenase (IBD) deficiency. May well be a condition that disrupts the breakdown of short proteins. Individuals with IBD deficiency have inadequate levels of associated degree proteins that helps break down a specific organic compound referred to as essential amino acid.
The symptoms of this disease can begin in the childhood. All sometimes there are no symptoms, but can begin to develop during your growth. The symptoms is this: the lack of appetite, the dilating growth, delayed myocardiopathy or weakened heart. That is the more common disease of the heart muscle, the muscle disease that makes or helps the heart pump. Seizures, anemia, low levels of creatine, a natural substance that helps convert serotonin into energy. One fact is that this disease can be worse when there are long periods of fasting or infection, and sometimes there might never be any symptoms.
On this disease, there are two important biomolecules present. One is the DNA, and the second one is the protein, in special the valine, the amino acid valine. The valine, what is the valine? This is 20 important amino acid encoded in the DNA. The valine is important to maintain the recuperation of the muscle and to raise the volume of the muscle. Other characteristic of this amino acid is that it is good on the cicatrization of an injury, and it maintains the equilibrium of the sugar in the blood. The food that is present the valine is the chicken, the meat, the eggs, the fish, the grains, and the nuts. In conclusion, this disease is a deficiency that occurs in the protein and that the proteins break. This deficiency is totally related to the gene ACAD8. This gene creates an enzyme that called isobutyryl-CoA dehydrogenase, and it is charged to degrading the valine. The main symptoms of this disease is the anemia, the low levels of carnitine, and growth retardation. This type of disease develops at birth, and there is still information about the cure. Thanks.
The functional group. These groups are functionally important of the parts of the proteins, since the covalent bonds and they are established between the carbon that is what carboxyl and the amino acid that is the amino group. On the other hand, the DNA functional group includes phosphate and hydroxyl, both which are vital for life, since phosphate is essential and hydroxyl contains an oxygen atom which is important.
This disease is related directly with the ACAD8 gene, which is the acyl-CoA dehydrogenase family member 8, which creates the enzyme isobutyryl-CoA dehydrogenase. This enzyme is in charge of obtaining the proteins from the food by breaking down it, specifically from the amino acid called valine, and the mutations in this gene can produce irregular and non-efficient work on the breaking down of the food that doesn't allow to the body to get enough energy. That is one of the main causes that why is deficiency. How often these diseases occur? First of all, it is a born disease, and there is low information about the process, but it, there's a treatment for this disease, and it's in order to benefit the body working because the body needs that energy. So this treatment is based on the collecting of the energy from the food, but there's not a specific information about it, and it is known that less than 30 people in the world have this deficiency, the IV deficiency.